And this is a lot of fun right now. I'm super excited. Junior Younan from Brooklyn, so we're gonna see what he can do to represent New York City. And
now you have to be objective here now, even though he's from Brooklyn.
No, I'm being very professional and objective.
There you go. All right. That Junior Younan starting out as we would have expected. He's a very aggressive fighter coming forward. This 25-year-old likes to put combinations together. Minda, who started out his career 13-0-1, is 1-4 in his last 5 fights. So he wants to turn things around, and he's facing the pressure of Younan right from the get-go.
Yeah, Junior came out right away. He's being super aggressive. You know he wants to put him to sleep. It's that Brooklyn stuff right here. That's that Brooklyn bully stuff.
He's a good combination puncher, Younan, and later on we're going to see Ivan Redkach, who has got blue hair tonight, and Younan sporting the rust-colored hair.
Maybe it gives him superpowers, I don't know.
It may. Good uppercut and a left hook downstairs by Younan is Minda, who has become in recent fights more of a counter puncher, was more aggressive and a power puncher early in his career. And he's gonna, in this fight, he will have to do some counter punching to keep Younan off him. Here in round number 1, almost halfway through the first of these potentially 8 rounds.
Oh, there he goes.
Down goes Minda, and that will be called a knockdown. No, it's not. It's just a slip by Minda. That was a shot that went south of the border, and Minda will get time here to collect himself, but he comes back very quickly. So Younan, who is a good body puncher, let that one stray low. And Minda goes downstairs himself. So a tough beginning for Minda here in round 1 with the low blow, and he's trying to fend off the aggression of Junior Younan.
Yeah, he tried to pay him back. He tried to go low too.
Gil Clancy, the great fight trainer, said when his fighters got hit low, he wanted them to do exactly that. Younan ripping a hook, double left hook to the body and the head as we're winding down here in round number 1 of a scheduled 8-rounder. Super middles. Good body work by Minda. And since he hit the canvas, he's actually been more aggressive here in round number 1.
Yeah, it looks like he got mad. I don't know. This don't look like it's going 8, man.
Well, we're winding down in round number 1. Junior Younan, the 25-year-old from Brooklyn, has gotten off to a good start, and Jeyson Minda from Ecuador trying to deal with the pressure of Junior Younan. That'll do it for round number 1. And Minda lands a very good left hook to punctuate a good second part of the round for him.
Now they're throwing hard shots.
Snoop, as an entrepreneur, has seldom, if ever, failed. So
yeah, you're getting a full concert. You're getting a full concert and smoke.
It's going to be a lot of fun, and of course, we're going to have boxing action as well in our main event. Ben Askren, the mixed martial art champion, taking on Jake Paul.
That should be interesting.
We're into round number 2 of this, a super middleweight match between Junior Younan and Jeyson Minda. Younan, the 25-year-old with a 15-0-1 record from Brooklyn, New York, and Minda, 14-4-1 from Ecuador. Minda trying to turn around his fortunes in boxing. He's been 1-4 in his last 5 fights after a terrific start of 13-0-1 in his pro career. Younan coming back after a 2-year layoff in which he battled depression, anxiety, and his father, Sharif, who trains him, had to get him through all that, and now he's back in the sport. Younan jabbing to the body and coming with the overhand right. And Crime Faces, we knew Younan would be aggressive coming into this fight, and that's what he's given us.
I mean, look, he's an aggressive fighter. He always has been. I mean, as far as him taking a hiatus, sometimes, you know, you go through things in life, but you come back to your first love, and that's boxing. This kid, he celebrated his 2nd birthday party in Gleason's gym. So what makes you more of a pure pugilist than that?
His dad took him to the gym in his stroller when he was training fighters, and boxing is definitely in his blood. They credit their manager, his manager Peter Kahn, with reviving his interest in the sport, and he certainly. My big uppercut by Minda.
Shot.
Tremendous shot on the inside, but Younan walking through it, and Minda went to the body as well. Double left hook by Younan. So here in round number 2, Minda came up with a tremendous uppercut, but Younan walked right through it and is attacking, and Minda tries to counterpunch. Under a minute left to go here in round number 2. And while Younan has done the body of work, Minda did land that one big shot.
Yeah, well, Minda didn't come to play around. You could tell. He's here to fight.
He's a veteran fighter at 28 who, as we said, had a great start to his career, and he's trying to turn things around. And he did come here to try and win this fight. Left hook downstairs by Younan as we head into the last half minute of round number 1. Al Bernstein and Crime Faces, as we call this fight, getting you ready for Big Triller Fight Club to come with music and boxing. Final seconds of round number 2, in which Junior Younan controlled most of the round after taking a huge uppercut, but he walked right through it and came right back.
Yeah, you see this fight starting to level out a little bit. Junior started off quick, but my man.
And we'll get a chance to see in that last round. Here is Minda ripping the uppercut. You can't throw an uppercut much better than that, and he lands it perfectly. And Junior Younan, who has not been down in his pro career, takes a big uppercut. Who was a professional boxer. He had 8 professional fights sanctioned, 10 total, and he has never lost inside the ring, and Raycon has never been inside the ring. So we're going to find out how that one plays itself out.
I kind of think how that's going to play out.
Right now we're in round number 3 of this 8-round super middleweight matchup between Junior Younan and Jeyson Minda. And Younan coming forward as he has throughout most of this match.
See, Junior's a little more hesitant moving forward now. First round, he was running at him.
It's a very good point. See, look, you're fitting right in here as this boxing analyst. You may have to change professions. I don't know, Crime Faces.
Thank you, Al.
Yeah, there is a little more. He's still coming forward, but that uppercut and a couple of the power punches Minda has landed have him thinking for a second at the very least. And there's the jab of Younan, as he wants to use that punch to pave his way in. He was a terrific amateur, Junior Younan, a 9-time Junior Olympic and Metro champ, 8-time New York Silver Gloves champ, a 3-time National Police Athletic League champ, and 2-time National Golden Gloves champion. Except for that, he didn't fight too often as an amateur. Other than that, no, he was fantastic in his amateur career, and undefeated so far as a pro. Only a draw against Ronald Ellis. The only thing on his record that is not a perfect win. Good jabs by Younan. Let's go to Sean Wheelock and have him chime in about his scoring.
Al, well, I have a 2018 2-rounds-to-none Junior Younan. That's pretty straightforward. What's not are the continual, what are called in referee speak, soft warnings from Brian Stutz to both fighters for low blows. Now, the rule is a low blow is the middle of the belly button downward all the way to the feet. That's a low blow. As you see the trunk position, and it was noted by Brian Stutz before the fight, both fighters have their trunks high. Think of George Foreman at the end of his career. Those trunks were really high. So it's difficult for a referee to determine exactly where are the legal targets when both fighters have their trunks far above the belly button.
Yeah, and of course there was one low blow called against Younan when Minda had some time to recover. And Minda landed a terrific jab about 45 seconds ago that pushed Younan back. So while Minda is getting outworked by Younan, occasionally he comes up with a big power punch.
He's aggressive as well. They're both being aggressive. He's not no slouch right now. He's coming out here to fight, and if you snooze, you're gonna lose.
So we're winding down here in this round, and Minda punctuates it with a nice left hook, but Junior Younan again does the majority of the work. Let's go to another member of our broadcast team, Mike Carpenter. Hi, Mike. See if Mike has a report for us.
I caught up with Junior's father and trainer Sharif in between rounds, and he told me since it is a 2-year layoff, they're looking to get a lot of rounds in, but he does want to see more body work from his son. Back to you, Al.
All right, thanks, Mike. As we listen in, there's Sharif talking to his son.
Okay, keep pressing him, keep pressing him. Okay, let him be first.
Don't like squeeze them both.
You need to relax. Okay? Come on. Keep pressing.
So that's Sharif Younan, who came to this country from Egypt in 1994 to train boxers, and as Crime Faces said, took his son, Junior Younan, to the gym when he was a youngster, and boxing got into his blood, and of course he's now an undefeated pro fighter at 15-0-1 with 10 knockouts. And Jeyson Minda, who just went down to the body, the 28-year-old from Ecuador, and took a right hand from Junior Younan. Minda is fighting a more aggressive fight tonight, another uppercut, than on the video I saw of him in his recent fights.
I think he's getting a lot, he's getting comfortable here, and Junior can't allow that. The more comfortable he gets, the more aggressive he's going to get, and that's a problem.
Minda has fought as high as 227 pounds. He's 158 and has been as low as 158. This, of course, a fight being fought at the 168-pound division. Body work by Minda as he gets a little busier here in round number 4.
Yeah, he's gonna start peppering them now, though. He got to come with the smoke. That's it. Start throwing bombs.
Junior Younan working downstairs and then coming with the left hook, and the 28-year-old Minda responding. Minda on a 1-win, 4-fight streak needs to have a good performance here tonight. And while he's likely behind on the scorecards, as Sean Wheelock has said, he's shown flashes of offense.
Chasing him. Oh.
Good left hook by Minda. So these rounds are getting more interesting as this fight continues. And Younan with a good left uppercut.
That's it. Junior looking good now. His head is activated. Let's go.
A little bit over a minute left to go here in round 4. Al Bernstein with my friend Crime Faces, who is a fine comedian and humorist who is helping us out tonight in the boxing vein.
Yo, Al, man, I can't believe I'm here with you tonight, man. You're a legend, bro. I'm a big fan.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And, I'm glad you're having fun, and we're trying to provide the fans with some fun here with this boxing action leading up to our big pay-per-view. Good right hand downstairs by Junior Younan. And Minda ripping those uppercuts. He's found a home for that punch, and he's throwing it. Younan thought that he needed to press Minda to try and get him out of there, and he's done that tonight, but Minda has not gone down.
Oh, he's going tit for tat with him, man. Whatever he comes with, he's paying him right back. Ooh.
And as we wind down here in round number 4, they are going at it. Minda battling away and using his head a little bit on the inside.
Got yourselves a dogfight here, man.
There is Minda, the 28-year-old.
They know they're on a Triller stage. They know this is, the new wave of fight game in social media. So everybody's seeing this. So you got to perform.
That's a very good point. These fighters are keenly aware of the audience that they're fighting in front of. And we've seen it here in this match because Jeyson Minda has come in here, and even though he is a veteran who has had some tough luck in recent fights, giving Junior Younan all he can handle right now. And Younan, the undefeated 25-year-old from Brooklyn, New York, wants to kind of reestablish himself in this 5th round.
He came with the smoke. You know what I mean? The only way to fight it is, you got to come back with it. Yeah, there's going to be smoke all night tonight. You know what I mean?
There will, and we're seeing it. Good body work by Minda. Both men have done good body work throughout this fight, and Minda, especially in the last couple of rounds, and now using his triple jab and the overhand right. Younan's pace has slowed a little bit in the last couple of rounds.
Look, you start beating up that body. It seems to be the theme of the night so far, that breadbasket. You know what I mean?
And Minda complaining about a low blow, and there was, in fact, there's been warnings to both fighters about low blows. And our main card and live performances are coming up at 9 p.m. Eastern, just in a little while. And you can order at TrillerFightClub.com. Get on board. It's going to be a fun evening on many levels. Whew. And later on tonight, as we continue Crime Faces, we're going to be seeing not only great music, but some great boxing action as well.
Yeah, look, this goes to the age-old conversation. You know what I mean? Can the novice Equinox boxer, can he beat up the MMA guy? You know what I mean? We're going to see tonight.
We'll find that out a little bit later. Right now, another low blow. And interestingly enough, no thought of taking a point away. Referee Jim Korb, who has twice seen Minda kind of go down from low blows. That one was
low blows.
There is a point being deducted. All right. So, and there you see it. You see that left hook downstairs, and there had been warnings, as Sean had told us, and now it changes the complexion of things a little bit because the point deducted, and Younan went right down to the body again. He was not daunted by the point being taken away.
Al, this could be a big swing because this, to me, is Minda's best round. So if he's up 10-9, now he's up 10-8. You'll go back to round number 1. Minda taking that low blow, taking time from referee Brian Stutz. Numerous soft warnings equal to 1-point deduction. Again, it's the trunk placement, but both fighters have been throwing low blows. That's the second one where Jeyson Minda has taken it to call time, and that leads to the 1-point deduction.
It's the voice of Sean Wheelock, our scorer, and handling the rules tonight. And Younan going to work here, trying to reestablish himself in this round with some great combinations to the body and the head. And now he's got Minda on his back heel a little bit in the last minute of this 5th round. And this has been, as you pointed out, a dogfight.
I mean, look, the points of deducting, this and that, we don't want to see all that. We want to see throwing bombs, let's throw smoke, let's go. You know what I mean? It's action-packed. Who wants it? Who wants it? That's what it relies on at this point.
Well, you do have to check out those low blows, though.
I mean, yeah, but you're going to leave it in the hands of the judges with the point deductions here and there. Just throw a bomb, knock somebody out.
All right, I mean? We'll see if he can do that. And that'll do it for round number 5.
You clear things up. You throw a bonsai, you put somebody to sleep, you clear things up for everybody in the arena. Everybody knows.
The corner of Minda, and we talked about the body work that was being done in the last round. And this is Minda going downstairs. Now, he was throwing punches that were, for the most part, above the belt line. Younan had gone down below. That was a very good double left hook by Junior Younan.
Okay,
there's his dad, Sharif.
A little bit more for me.
I just fucking beat the shit on him.
Mike Coppinger, you got a report for us?
Work.
Thank you, Al. So Junior Younan, after that point was deducted for the low blow, looked right at me and said, wow. He was not happy with it, but he responded by coming out and throwing big shots, going for the knockout. Back to you, Al.
All right, so thank you, Mike. Junior Younan not thrilled about the point being deducted, but he had been warned on a couple of occasions by the referee. And what that did to the scoring of the last round, we'll see along the way. Round number 6, scheduled for 8 super middleweights. Jeyson Minda from Ecuador, 28-year-old, against Junior Younan, 25-year-old from Brooklyn, New York. They come from different parts of the world, but what they have in common is they are both excellent body punchers, and both tonight have reeled off some excellent combinations, especially Younan early in the fight.
I mean, Junior got to turn up, man. Brooklyn is in the house. He got to represent. Let's go. I mean, let's take this dude out. You know, I'm being objective here, but you know.
Really?
I mean,
I think you can tell. I think you can tell that Crime Faces is from Brooklyn. I'm just guessing. And Crime Faces here with us. I have a question for you.
What's that?
Could you be in a future Triller fight?
Oh, hell yeah. I'll jump in the ring.
You'd like to come here and represent Brooklyn?
Of course. I'll jump in the ring. Let me know.
All right.
Let's line it up.
Are there any comedians you have a beef with that you want to?
Well, I need a layup. I need somebody I can beat. You know, give me like a Bill Burr or something.
Okay,
Kevin Hart. Give me Kevin Hart.
You're matchmaking. All right, we're here in round number 6. Under 2 minutes left to go, and we're matchmaking Crime Faces against somebody on a future Triller Fight Club card. Halfway through the round, and it has been an entertaining round and an entertaining fight with Junior Younan and Jeyson Minda. And Younan showing some lateral movement there to try and get a better angle to get after Minda. There have been no knockdowns in this fight, though Minda went to his knees once from a low blow. There was a point deducted in the last round from Junior Younan for a low blow. And there's a punch behind the back of the head from Minda. He'll get a caution from the referee, a warning. It's been a little chippy in there. Under a minute left to go here in round number 6. Al Bernstein along with Crime Faces. We're winding down on this part of our preview show as we head into the big pay-per-view with music and boxing. You can order at TrillerFightClub.com. Go there right now. Huge left hook by Minda that didn't quite get there. He wanted the knockout with that one. And so we're winding down here in this round number 6 in this 8-rounder, and Minda continues to be a live body in this fight and is having himself a pretty good 6th round.
Minda's here. He's here to fight, man. This guy throwing all kinds of punches, and you know he's not intimidated. You know he's not scared of that.
That'll do it for round number 6. Overhand right from Minda, and Younan shows some sass. Let's revisit the end of the round in a moment as we look at the 28-year-old Ecuadorian. As mentioned, things were getting a little chippy. And as they not only did they stare each other down, Younan had end up with having some words for Minda.
Hey, we got some bad blood.
Yeah, now that followed Crime Faces. That followed the overhand right of Minda that landed.
I mean, you hit somebody with an overhand right, I'm sure he's not going to be happy about it. You know what I mean? That's just letting you know, let's go. You know, he's tapping his jaw.
Quite a setting here at the Mercedes-Benz Center as you take a look at the ring and this wonderful set that has been created to make this a very special evening. We're headed into round number 7 of the super middleweight counter.
Ooh, he came running at you.
Jeyson Minda, who ran across the ring to blast a left hook to the body of Junior Younan. Now, Younan's pace has slowed down here in the last couple of rounds, and for the first time we see him retreating in this fight. And Minda, who has not fared well in recent fights, 1-4, remember, in his last 5 fights, is rejuvenated in this bout.
Yeah, Minda been activated right now. He came out strong.
Minda ripping to the body, and there's combinations by Jeyson Minda. So for Younan, the 25-year-old from Brooklyn, New York, former amateur champion, who faced top contender Ronald Ellis in 2018 and had a draw with him, was on the very verge of top contention in the 168-pound division. He's facing some adversity here tonight against Jeyson Minda.
Yeah, they got to dig down deep, man. You got to go hard now. You know what I mean? It's go hard, go home, or go to sleep.
Big uppercut by Younan as he tries to reestablish control of this round after a good start by Minda. Nice right hand, and Younan throws the uppercut. Both men have used the uppercut very effectively in this fight.
He's trying to chop him down. You see him chopping the tree, man. He can't get that one shot.
We're now halfway through round number 7, and both men continue to go to the body.
There you go. There you go.
Hold in. Breathe.
That's been a staple of both their attacks during the course of the evening. Again, no knockdowns. There was a point deducted from Younan's card for low blows.
Don't leave it to the judges. Don't leave it to the judges.
There's still some time left in this round and the next one, but right now this looks like a fight that could go the distance. Some rough action on the inside.
1 point, this boxer holding. 1 point, this boxer holding. 1 point. Understand me?
A point deducted from Minda, and I'm not 100% sure what that is. What do you say we ask Sean Wheelock? Can we ask him what he thinks that was from?
Al, that was 1 point deduction for holding, and I saw that coming so often, consciously or subconsciously. When a referee takes a point for a foul or multiple fouls from one fighter, they want to get that makeup call. So the 1 point deduction for the second low blow to Junior Younan in round number 5, and now the 1 point deduction here in round 7, excessive holding to Jeyson Minda.
Yeah, you are right. Oftentimes that is the case, and it was the case in this instance.
He's gonna catch him, man. Junior, oh, Junior went down. Oh, it was a trip.
Younan tripped, and it will not be scored a knockdown.
Oh, better put them hands up, man.
And that'll do it for round number 7.
Oh, Minda looks dangerous right now. As the fight goes on, you see he's headhunting.
And the referee, Brian Stutz, inadvertently identified him, but it is Brian Stutz who is refereeing this fight.
Last round, guys.
And let's take a look at some of the action from the last round. Younan ripping on the inside with some body punches and uppercuts. He had Minda pinned on the ropes and again continued to use the uppercuts. And there's where referee Brian Stutz moved in to call holding on Minda.
Yeah, these guys are falling in love.
As he held on. It would be one way to describe it, yes. Although there was no love lost there for sure.
I'm alive now.
We're headed into the final round. And before we get into this final round, let's see what Sean Wheelock has in terms of his unofficial scorecard.
Al, across the board, round number 7 should actually be 10-8 for that point deduction. So I have it 69-62 at this point. Minda, I think, in round number 5, when he took that 1 point deduction, was up, but then that inspired Younan to come back, turn on the pressure, and come back to win that round. So make that a 9-9 in round 5, a 10-8 for the point deduction to Minda for the excessive holding in round number 7, and we have it 7-0 going into the 8th and final round.
Okay, well, Minda certainly showed up here tonight, but it is a question of whether he's actually won rounds or just made them competitive, and we'll find out if the judges agree with Sean's unofficial scoring. Round number 8, and these two super middleweights have put on a very, very good match. It's been active. Both men have landed some significant punches. Younan has been generally the busier. There was a good left hook by Younan, and Minda comes right back with the right hand.
See the start of the round, Minda put his hand out, and then Younan got on that Brooklyn shit and just try to catch him with that 1-2.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, well, Brooklyn stuff.
Oh, there you go. Well, you may have had it right the first time. little under 2 minutes left to go here in the final round, round number 8. Again, no one's been down in this fight, but 2 points have been deducted. One from Younan and one from Minda.
It's party time now. It's all or nothing.
Halfway through this final round of the 8-round encounter between Jeyson Minda and Junior Younan. And we're going to have a lot of partying later on in our main card and with our boxing and live performances. That's coming up at 9 p.m. Eastern. Live on pay-per-view. You can order it right now at TrillerFightClub.com. Another point being deducted by referee Studs. So he has become very active in this matchup. That one deducted from Minda. And so that will certainly not help the chances of Jeyson Minda in this bout. We've seen some intriguing refereeing so far this evening.
Yeah, the scoring's all over the place. These guys got to end it right now. The
Good right hand downstairs by Minda. He could be in a situation with that additional point deduction, and he would need something very dramatic to get the win here. Younan going downstairs. Younan, who looked like he was having a little fatigue issue a couple rounds ago, has been much more active with his punching in the last round. Nice left hook by Minda as Younan continues to attack. So 25-year-old Junior Younan, after a 2-year layoff from the sport, has been forced to go 8 rounds with Jeyson Minda. And Younan really wanted a stoppage in this fight and said if he was aggressive, he felt he could get it, but Minda did not cooperate, and fighting right to the end in what has been a pitched battle.
Oh, he's getting chased in his fancy pants. Damn.
That'll do it.
Oh, look how they ended off.
And there's some contentious activity at the end of this fight. So we'll take a look at it and we'll revisit the fact that this did not end on a cordial note by any stretch of the imagination. Nice right hand by Younan. And Younan, I think, feeling like he got a head or a shoulder in the eye, and then whacked Minda behind the head. So that's Junior Younan and his dad Sharif. And he is going to go over and mend fences with Jeyson Minda. Good gesture of sportsmanship by both men, and they put on a great show. Both men should have earned each other's respect.
Absolutely. These guys went at it, man. This was a dogfight. They were both throwing bombs the whole time, man. You know, may the best man win.
We're going to find out. Younan, 15-0-1, going for his 16th win as a professional. Minda, who is 14-4-1, has lost 4 of his last 5 fights, hoping to turn things around here with the win.
Alan, my unofficial scorecard, 8 rounds to none, Junior Younan, 79-70. Now, that's a very unusual scorecard, but then rare, of course, is the professional bout where you see 3 separate point deductions. Go back to round number 5. Younan has the point deducted for the low blow, his second of the fight. So that's a 9-9 round for me. Round 7, Minda has the point deducted for excessive holding, 10-8 Younan. And the 8th and final round, Minda has a point deducted for low blows, 10-8 Younan. Again, 79-70, 8 rounds to none, Junior Younan. I can't see the 3 Georgia judges going any other way.
Let's go to Barry in the middle of the ring for our decision.
Let's see.
Atlanta, toe-to-toe the entire bout. To the scorecards we go. All 3 judges are in agreement, scoring the bout 78-71 for the winner by way of unanimous decision. And still undefeated from Brooklyn, New York, Junior, the Young God, Younan.